Так, продолжаем. Часть, кстати, пришлось перезаписывать, потому что баганулся вот этот квест. После разговора скрипты не сработали корректно. И, соответственно, невозможно было пройти дальше по квесту. Что сейчас фактически я загрузился, и вторая запись части. Хорошо, что я как бы сразу столкнулся с этой ошибкой и как бы немного времени потерял на этом деле. Что мы сразу займемся этим квестом, чтобы он не баганулся очередной раз.
Going.
Well, suit your... If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's...
I could use a...
Now what can I... Anyone... And I don't mean that on... Anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled... Something else I can do for you? Not since Amber Heights. These days we have more leaving than coming. Off to join the Iconoclasts or some such. Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all. Nope. But a man can dream.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. All over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you? Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
Shut the Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best. If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
Херали.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You'll have to get me something to clear my head. More than you have, I suspect. I plan to sit here and drink until I find myself awoke and sober. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
You won't find a better deal in Halcyon than our special one-time offer for a refurbished sanitation unit. Remember, if it's dirty, it's a job for Sam.
What in the... That thing talks?
После нажатия на это квест дальше не сработал. Что нажимаем на это дело. Вот здесь квест сработал. Скрипт сработал. Так что косяк.
No, they're crazy.
Это к вопросу о том, как люди тестируют продукт свой, который выпускают.
Poor Braxton. I don't want to think about it. Eaten by cannibals?
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you? And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for? I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar-bэй residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra? Aren't you a naughty boy? There are no discounts here, but Auntie knows what to do with mischievous men like you. Oh, I'd have to talk to Mr. Nandi about you, of course. Anyway, is there anyone else needing a pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie. Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for? Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail. I'll tease it out of you one way or another. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
Ни хрена себе.
Now, dearie, it is my job after all. Oh, her.
Да.
It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry. If so, I would love to know where. Sublight supplies don't come cheap.
I'd hope not. Fleecing's the mark of a real professional.
Believe me, there's nothing I'd love better than to help you. But there's not much I can do. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room, for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his. Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
But until then, it's lots of fun.
Episodic pharmacological delirium is no laughing matter, young lady. In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations. It It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties. Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Ладно,
Chin
запугивать не
up,
будем ее.
dearie.
Игривая бабулька. Тетушка. Можем, конечно, сходить обыскать. Еще на всякий случай, мало ли, что там интересного будет. Пойдем обыщем.
Hey, Sam, tell a dirty joke.
Command not recognized.
Fine, tell any joke.
Please repeat the
Прикольное
instruction.
отражение.
Get screwed, Sam.
Request is invalid.
Defeat our force.
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum present ahead. Counting. 126 messes. 127 messes. 128 messes. 129. Preparing to neutralize and sanitize.
Who's ready for more?
Короче, тот же самый ключ. Я понял. Ну, лучше проверить. Так, ну-ка. 4000. 1200. 1600. 16 уровень.
Bring volume now.
4000 у него. Нет.
Here we go.
Deep clean. Commencing. Fight dirty. Clean up the competition.
Блин, Сэма чуть не сожрали. Блин. Тяжелые улетают только в путь. Нужно, короче, экономить. Но робот неплохой дамаг наносит. Ладно, я не хочу по этому квесту идти пока. Потом, позже. Сейчас пойдем по этому. Сюда. Фига себе, 600 метров. Так, по дороге или не по дороге? Ну-ка, через поле. Через горку, точнее.
Pollutant purify.
Ха-ха, испуган. Ты сволочь.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Не вижу, где тело. Блинство. А, вот оно. Ручной пулемет мод 2. 58. Неплохо, неплохо. Только в упор. Хоть на 50 метров. Красиво, конечно. Ладно, пойдем по дороге. Сначала исследуем, что возле дороги находится, потом уже будем клоняться вглубь. Так.
Lean, mean, and ready to kill.
Так, через какое-то поселение проходит дорога.
Human corpse detected. Attacking contaminant with intent to kill. Scrubbing the dirt out.
Так. Мне больше всего длинноствольная здесь нравится, так что будем его вкачивать. Что-то нужно нам на дамаг. Есть что-то на дамаг? Походу нету. Даже не знаю, что взять-то. Особо ничего такого нужного нету. Ладно, это возьмем. Такой себе. Дорога петляет. Пойдем по прямой. Аккуратненько. Так, нужно попить. Нифига себе, он мне вкурил.
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
ПК. ПК это хорошо. Так, где-то здесь он валяется. Ну и ладно, или хрен с ним. Нам сюда пока не надо, я полагаю, да? Мы не пойдем. Пойдем вон туда, посмотрим, что там. Видимо, нам часто придется бегать туда-сюда здесь.
Unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill Werner.
Nice one! Time for action!
Yeah, putting trash in its rightful place for more than 70 years. Avoid contact with eyes. Liquid is caustic.
Ugh. This is why I prefer spaceship and clean recycled air.
Это точно.
Substance is resistant to
дальность
cleaning
большая.
efforts.
Ой, какие-то твари. Валим. Нужно зачекать сначала. Что-то я погорячился.
Body bag required.
I got this!
Жукозавр. Не могу что-то данные с него прочитать.
Quiet mode. Hands on the job.
все, что ли? 30 хп дамага. Так. Да, у него немного, но броня повыше. Да.
Performance evaluation is sterling.
Так, снаряжение. О, нифига себе. Так. Субсиды. Тираскат. Классный лес такой. Бронированная.
Scoured with prejudice.
Хрена себе. Короче, сожрала она его. Блин, тяжелый отлетает только в путь. Нужно, короче, плазмой пользоваться. Так. Себастьяну в Стеллар-бэй. Значит, что случилось? Себастьян. Ну, погнали, Себастьяну, чё. Будем поступательно выполнять квесты. Или, в принципе, вот здесь же где-то еще квест какой-то есть. Сейчас посмотрим. Озеро прикольное. Так. Да, вот сюда как раз. Кэтрин, зайдем. Это что-то типа плотины. Да, я так понимаю. А, нет, не плотина, просто. Оп. Короче, нам нужна новая снайперка и новая плазма нужна. Уже дамага не хватает. У них уже слишком много хп. Противников.
Sam, you've been washing my clothes?
Affirmative.
Now I look like a banker or a dentist.
Teeth cleaning request processed. Plaque removal with a product trial of Pep You Up floss scheduled.
Next time we visit a garden...
Красотища. Здоров, чувак.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits. Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Yes, yes. Ну да.
Swell. We like quick-on-the-draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only
250 за
$250 a
ночь.
night.
Совсем охренели.
Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit. She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
Окей. Так.
Sub-like territory. Feels like being home.
Let Sam get the grime out.
Sublight.
It's what our units do best.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept-looking my whole life.
He means gullible, Captain.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink. Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats. See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit. I run my sprat carriers back and forth through the shipping tunnels near the waterfall. Ought to check there first. Good luck. And don't get any ideas about pilfering the drugs for yourself. Hit me. I won't even hit back. Ow! What was that for? You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Remind me never to cross you. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy. Wow. You're either an extremely important person, or slated for a slow and torturous death. I do hope it's the former. Either way, you'll find Miss Catherine Malin straight back in Malin's House of Hospitality. Officially, I keep the books for Miss Malin, provide loans to the Byzantium Goldbloods for gaming, and oversee our drug-running operations. Speaking of, might I interest you in a purchase? I'll give you a first-time discount. That's 5% off and a free drink at the ante-up. You're welcome. A shrewd decision. Here's your starter pack and your drink voucher. Right. Now, like I said, me being a generous man, I'm willing to offer you a cut of the profit. Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
No, but thank you. I'm quite all right as I am. Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening. Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram. Can't fathom why you'd go searching her out. But it's your neck on the noose. I was told she runs the saloon.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him.
Короче, все отжигают.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop.
И торгуют.
Muting volume now.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
It's like they say, there's no cure for that.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium. Legally speaking, corporations are not allowed to operate on Monarch, but financially speaking, there are certain costs to running a business from within Byzantium's walls. So while our official address is in the city, and while our office here is technically an extension of that address, we found it more expedient to conduct our key operations here. So we can... what's the phrase? Pass savings to the consumer, of course. We prefer to think of it as chasing the savings. Turns out that not having to pay kickbacks, fines, and rent in the most expensive city in Halcyon improves our liquidity. Plus, Sublight keeps this place running remarkably well, and they sure drive business our direction. Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages. One thing's for sure, You won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Ну-ка.
Plenty. We usually character actors or corporate exec. That policy is almost exclusively. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation. One
Всё
thing's for
понятно.
sure. You
Так, что у нас находится? Так, это жратва. я так
Hungry?
понял.
No rubberneck.
You shopping for pre-owned or new? If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy. Town Sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Ничего, у него такие брови.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us. We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye? They're so self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits.
Фига себе. 20-й левел. Опять же тяжелые боеприпасы. Ух ты. 4. Четыре урона — это уже что-то новенькое. Урон в секунду маленький. Good. Ты. И на себе. Плазма за косарь. Это уже интересно. Это мы даже, наверное, купим. Снайперку нужно искать. Так, а Тири нужно ее апгрейднуть. Или дадим. У нее даже мощнее она была. Окей. Так, нам нужен верстак. Так, пока верстаков не нашли. Может, наверху есть?
Ain't in the mood to chat.
ain't looking for trouble, no.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine send you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order? This is the ante up, all right, but we don't serve drinks. Hate to break it to you, but Nelson Mason's a con man. Try Yvonne upstairs if you're looking for a swill. No, I don't have any... If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs.
Я
This here's the ante up, where you place your bets. Toss ball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
They do not produce derelict entertainment such as this on Byzantium, I assure.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook.
Ну ты же это
Only
сказала.
nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I'll bet she's a hoot at parties.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening. Funny, you don't look like one of Lilia's. Sure sound the part, though. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia. So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe. Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk. Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
Okay.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
I'm a doctor, not a vet. But what's the worst that could happen?
I shall leave the details to you. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Понятно.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking.
Ты не
I
наглая
want it.
сильно.
Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut, or his production lines ought to make do. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Наглая мадам.
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
Self-sanitization needed. Alert. Self-sanitization needed.
Я понял. Ладно, пока этим не будем заниматься. Семейным делом и потом... А, кстати, вот это еще посмотреть нужно. Или посмотрим, что здесь. Че, вестака нету ни одного, что ли?
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
Cleaner? Fancy? Stocked with better booze?
cheaper. I've emptied 14 carts in the last 2 hours.
That's because you got
It most certainly does not.
I wouldn't steer you wrong, friend. See? There it goes again.
О, верстак. То, что нужно.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at?
Так, мне нужен голографический прицел. Так. Плазму я поставил, но это как бы особо толку нет от этого. Так. Пушки, 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 боеприпасы нам сюда.
I offer few.
Так. Физический урон плюс 25.
Hey, guess. Knock, knock. I say knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out. I lost a shipment out to the river.
Все пойдет. Станция такси, конечно.
Clear of Solvent Street.
Красотища.
Time to take out the trash.
I'll get him! On it, Captain!
Classification. Flawlessly
Да,
finished.
дамаг зачетный. Ничего себе, дымак проходит какой. Я даже в шоке. Альфа хорошая. Так, я так понимаю, тут можно жилище себе организовать.
Keep walking, Rung Leech.
How's Clive? Sure. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter. I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your, let's call it a certain means. The VIP rooms charge by the night. But for you, I'll make it a one-time fee. Got a feeling you'll make me a fine investment. Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
Так. Блин, деньги улетают только так. Уже 9000 осталось. Так, это мой дом, я так понимаю, да? Отлично. Так, поспать я не могу, что ли? Я для этого и покупал, собственно. Блин. Вот это косяк, конечно, недоработан. Хрена себе, 116. От легкого пистолета 116. А, это же револьвер. Да-да-да, что-то я туплю. Это косяк. Что тут еще можно сказать по этому поводу? Придется на корабль возвращаться. Такие мелкие недоработки. Конечно. Опа. Тышка высвети режимное значение. Так. Пошли. ненароком еще один квест выполнили. Случайным образом. Ты чё, чувак?
Mind your own business, friend.
Чему?
Mind your own business, friend.
Понял. А, вместе с Максом, я понял. Ладно. Значит, нужно сюда с Максом вернуться. Все, вопросов больше не имеем. Так, нет. Давно на корабль возвращаться. Графическая составляющая, конечно, мое почтение, как говорится.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them. Seeing as how that statement is wink-free, I am madder than a mantis swarm, and ready to bite somebody. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside!
Так, они все разбежались нахрен.
Nice one!
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, they are.
So that puddle I stepped in? That wasn't beer.
Так, а что нужно сделать-то, господи? Так, ну я нашел их. А что с ними делать?
Damn door! You'll let my sprats out! Damn it all! Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder. Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for, thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder. You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
насрано.
Okay.
You seen Arthur today?
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink. They must have hightailed it out of town. Just my luck. I mean, sure, every scheme has its leaks to plug. But at this rate, I'll be ruined. What am I gonna do now? Great. And now I'm in the red. Some scheme this turned out to be. No offense, but next time, I think I'll go with someone else.
Ладно. Так, теперь нам сюда нужно. Потом в город и на корабль.
Preparing required sanitary measures. Preparing to neutralize and sanitize. Commencing cleaning cycle.
Да это просто вообще имба-пушка. Да уж. Пост какой-то обрушился. Крутень. 1400, мощные быстрые удары, пускай врагам кровь. Так.
Here we go.
Corpse. Dead.
Time for action. Don't mess with us.
Просто разорвали. Пока это волына лучшая, как говорится.
Love to get my hands on whatever did that.
Опа-на, нужно спасти этого типа. Блин, красотища. Сейчас типа спасем.
You got him. I got the drop on. Light him up. I got this.
You make it dirty, Sam, please.
What the throw it was? Just like that.
Resuming passive mode.
Ooh. Живая, 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 живая.
Attacking contaminant.
I got him.
Centrifuge mode activated.
I'm going.
Unauthorized contaminant.
Show him how it's done.
Ooh.
Hello there. A word, if I may be so bold?
Да, здоров.
Well now, here I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises. But you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while, I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by.
Хорошо.
Care to purchase a thing or two?
Да, что у тебя есть? Ух, ни хрена себе. Шлемы навороченные. Два шлема-то явно надо. Двадцать 38. Прикольно. Тридцать 38. Ладно, погнали. Да, здесь высоко падать. Не, вот вокруг обойдем лучше нахрен. А, здесь можно было, кстати. Генное дерево. Можно было пойти вокруг. Да, не зря я эту валуну купил. Нужно бы еще парочку таких стволов создать ребяткам. Вот брони, кстати, нормальной нету.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his philosophous truths, and the iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it. I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have plenty, but we ran out of paper and ink. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have? Freedom! This is the only place in Halcyon you'll find it. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
Шедшие.
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep. The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Так. То...
May the eternal truth guide you.
Hope Zora sends me up next.
Что тут у вас продается? Такое себе.
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson. It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever else we need. We gotta eat. Eating means hunting, and hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over cards. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play nice, you do. Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there. That's one way to look at it. Another is, those are the only things in this whole fucking town that are broke. Maybe we appreciate that. I ought to tell you, most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8. Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Disarray level analysis. Utter and total chaos.
All I'm saying is it ain't worth it. It's gonna taste like sulfur all the same.
Nuh-uh.
Taro's got that sweet.
Так, ладно. Чё этим займемся?
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. Let me guess. You're here to collect it. Well, I can tell you right now, it is not gonna happen. I won't go back. My entire life, she locked me in Stellar-bэй because she was afraid. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Согласен с тобой.
Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead. You know, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more. I hate to think of her grieving, but it'll be good for her to move on. In the long run, you know? I'm plain out of ideas then, Captain. I won't go back, and I can't think of a better way to get my mama to stop searching for me. No, that is not gonna happen. I spent too many years there smothered by my mama's fears. Now that I'm free, nothing can change my mind. Stellar-bэй is not my home. Not anymore. I finally found the space to breathe, and that's here in Amber Heights.
Согласен. Блин, у меня 55 нету.
What in the nebula is wrong with you? She's an old woman. You'd threaten my flesh and blood just to get me to do what you want? You're real sick. Sure, she drives me crazy, but she doesn't deserve anyone getting violent with her. Look, I'll go back, all right? Just don't hurt her.
Вот и все. Кто не видел? Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля. О, пар.
I don't have time for this. Hmm?
This armor itches something awful.
Never seen you before. Not for me. Maybe for you. Come out here looking for some better life, kid? Ain't that the fucking truth? Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak. A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? There might be a job in it for you. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. Fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate. Mostly we protected folk from the beasts here. If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you. So long as you had the bits. We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got abandoned. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox, and I've been thinking about seeing it found. I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed. I just want some closure. Getting on in years, kid. Legs ain't working like they used to. Sulfur burns a little too long in the lungs. This joint's looking like my last home. Thereabouts. Appreciate it, kid. I'm marking outposts on your map. You spend a lot of time out there. Might be a good place to start. Here's a key for the door.
Окей. Так, что тут есть? Ой. Есть. О, хрена себе. 4000 стоит, а уже не такой эффективный.
Get a whiff of that sweet sulfur air.
Entering quiet mode.
Huh?
Да не, ты показал, чувак. Ладно. Пойдем починим дела. Идем в город, наверное. Уже на корабль.
It ain't right. How many good books? That's it.
Hey. As you were.
Что-то я застрял.
Might be.
Я понял. Ни хрена себе.
What are you buying? I'll be damned. Thanks for doing that. Here. Zora sets aside a bit or two for people who help out. Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just being generous to folks who do a good turn.
Так. Окей. Ладно, теперь заканчиваем вот эти дела. Корабль. Так, репутация. Что у нас по репутации? Ой! Ты зачем побежала на него? Алло. На смерть. Блин. Еще и схлопотал контузию. Шарпанный автоматон. 1400, броня 51. Прикольно. Так. Входим. Да блин. Пытаюсь в голову попасть.
Cleaning efforts.
Рабофобия. Это не так. такое ощущение, что они закрыты. Руины. Запечатано. Так, куда они наверх ведут? Интересно. Так, по идее бы нам туда не нужно лезть. Просто хочется. Так, ладно, нам пока сюда не надо, в другой раз дойдем обязательно. Понятно. Ой. Блин. Отменить. Ой. В разговорах открываются глупые варианты ответа. Все, короче. Я так понимаю. Да. Все, идем. Блин, красиво. Главное, текстура не статичная. Это процессы происходят. Такое ощущение, что эффект накладывается. Такие волны здесь идут. Нет, текстура, конечно, самой планеты статичная, но есть какие-то эффекты. Прикольно сделано, сказать.
could you clean my quarters? I couldn't find anything this morning.
Customer order, clean my quarters. Processed and added to the schedule. Please respond in affirmative.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuck Tuck.
So grateful, Captain. And don't worry, I'm never leaving Mama alone. She'll be very safe from anyone who wants to hurt her.
Да я пошутил.
What a strange thing to say. Silly boy, you know it's my job to protect you, not the other way around. Well, having him home safe and sound makes me happy. Don't you worry, my boy. I'll never let you out of my sight again.
Yes, Mama.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuck Tuck home safe again.
Не будем дальше жестить.
Organic obstacle is blocking this unit's intended path.
Так.
Rerouting. Unsuccessful. Preparing to remove the...
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts? He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him? Funny place to leave a journal. But what about Mr. Pickett? That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing. So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though. I bet she'll like that. She's real enthusiastic about all sorts of monsters. In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble. Like what?
Да, ладно. Все, нужно идти дрыхнуть. И Макса нужно сейчас взять. Макса нужно оружие новое дать, какое-то получше, очевидно.
Unit is in motion.
Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity.
Там, где моя вода без кислорода и водорода? Так, Макс. Макс. Мне нужен нормальный ствол дать. Хрена себе. Это неплохой мод. Кому-то его нужно будет дать. Так, это разобрать нахрен. Уже. Это неплохой. Так, а зато второй нужно разобрать все. Чтобы не валять. Оп. Так, это все заскладировать надо. Да? Да. Чинить. Так. Работать. Уже можем еще апгрейднуть дамаг. По конкретному. Пойдет. Так, это не надо. Нужна нормальная новая снайперка. То это уже, мягко говоря, устарело. Так, на Максе что одето, нужно посмотреть. Угу. Тем хреновая броня. Я понял. Нужно ему броню научить. У него 26. Че лучше нету. А шлем, кстати, можно будет ему поменять. Так, ладно. Ладно, броню, значит, будет ему купить. Ладно, погнали. Так, посмотрим, где это находится. Довольно далеко. Ну, это понятно здесь. Так, Играю где? Еще дальше. Так, это где? Еще дальше. Ладно, тогда занимаемся лайвом. Ой, нет. Вот этим чуваком. А потом по обстоятельствам, соответственно. Можно, кстати, этой дуре отдать пьяной красноволосой. Кофеноид. Так, или Гарри. А, кстати, мне же порвать нужно для работы там. Блин, ладно.
I'm going.
Два 108. Хорошо. Так, воды купить нужно. И гасить ценники.
You're back. Good news?
Да, ну вообще
Bad
хлам.
news? All of the above? More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go. Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. It's south and west. Mostly follow the road till you're past Fallbrook, then look for caverns in the mountain. If you ain't into spelunking, there's a western slope past Rotting River, but it's dangerous ground. A lot of things that'll want to eat you there. Good luck.
Не нравится она мне, поэтому брать ее не будем. Ладно. Ой. Задание напарника.
I wonder where I picked up this stain.
Wash mode. Oh.
No, no, no. Don't you dare point that hose at me, you rusted bucket of bolts.
Кстати, тебе бы броню купить по-хорошему. И торговый автомат. Купаем чё? Пойдет.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
Deploying order. Prepare
2000.
and sanitize.
Subtle work. That's the last of them. Here we go. Don't mess with us.
Мне нравится такой дамаг. Ну-ка, в интерфейсе. Тройка, правый процесс. Интерфейс, отображение урона. Урон в секунду. Только два типа. Посмотрим, если... Так. Посмотрим, как будет отображаться. То когда стреляешь из автомата, чересчур много текста выскакивает.
Dirt patrol. This area has been sanitized.
Угу. Теперь урон перестал отображаться, но это и к лучшему. Сильно много на экране информации лишней в этом плане. Ух ты, ух ты. Новая винтовка. Точнее, не новая, старая, но большим дамагом. Брони нету.
Here we go.
Так, они еще остановились, что ли? Видимо, да.
Here we go. Got it.
Ай, патроны закончились.
Time to take out the trash.
Ай, камень попал.
Here we go.
Pollutant purified.
Ай. Ладно, пойдем этого завалим.
This unit is clean, mean, and ready to cleaning cycle complete.
Так, нужна новая снайперка. единоборцы.
Sam, on the job. Contaminated.
Light hit!
Fate shines on us today.
Ух ты. Так, что мы взяли? О-ля-ля. А, у меня здесь урон секунду отображается. Я понял. Можешь, кстати, сделать, чтобы не отображалось, я так понимаю, да? 684. Так, настройка. Интерфейс. Урон. Надо вот так вот. Угу. — 204. Неплохо. Кстати. Ну, хотя нет, маленький урон. Ладно, посмотрим, оставим. — 16 левел, 17. Сабля часового. Интересно. Ладно.
I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it.
Unit was unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason. Locked door.
Exactly.
Что-то битки никак не копятся. Прям жесть какая-то.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works.
Said you docked 3 days ago?
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper. This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Oh, he knew. Didn't you? Didn't you?
Okay, I admit it. I was tired of your high and mighty speechifying all the time. It was just a joke, I swear. I didn't mean nothing by it.
See, Captain? I've dealt with this swine before. I know how he thinks. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there. It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
На Сцилле. Я понял. Так, ладно, займемся следующими делами. Да, пойдем на отпост. Что там?
Can we talk?
Да, можем.
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Ладно, погнали. Так, зайдем в мастерскую, апгрейдим броню. Это косяк, конечно, то, что в доме нельзя переночевать. Один. Ты, ах ты. Я думаю, мы поменяемся броню сейчас. Это интересно. Крутая броня. Нужно еще таких купить парочку. Так, неплохо, неплохо. Такой голый. Так, ты в мою броню, а я в синюю. Как она у нас элитная пехотная броня, Арамид Баллистикс. Так, нужно будет... Сейчас смотреть, что здесь продается. Средняя. Вот она, пехотная броня. Купаем, чё. неплохо. Пойдет, пойдет. Так, еще нужен ствол нормальный, современный. Так, стволов нету. Так, купить нужно. Автоматы на каждом шагу. Так. Ладно, у меня, в принципе, такая уж плохая броня. Так. Вот ствол нужен. Ствол. Пушки, пушки, пушки. Так.
No refund. Few.
Пушки. Что по пушкам? Пушкам не очень. Угу. Плазма. СТАВ 789. Так. Так. Ладно. Пока обойдемся. Блин. Хотя, конечно, надо. Ладно, пока будем. Может быть, найдем сейчас где-нибудь. Идем до поста посмотрим. И 700. Неплохо.
No one saw me trip over that, right?
робот у нас не умеет, так сказать, пригибаться, я так понимаю. Ух-ух-ух-ух.
Filth, scoured with prejudice.
Nice one.
Так гораздо лучше без цифр.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Here we go. I'm on it.
We survived! There's nothing that can kill us in this architect-forsaken land.
Неплохо, неплохо.
Here we go!
Body bag required.
Attacking!
This area has been sanitized.
Это компаунд. Идея бы его осмотреть, что, собственно, мы, наверное, и делаем. Пахнет шпрысиной колбасой.
Who would like to die first?
Dirty. Clean up. Sanitization incoming. Resuming passive mode.
Параллельный ретранслятор.
This unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill girls. Down they go.
Большая дистанция. Блин, как хорошо без цифр вылетающих-то. Блин, чё я их раньше не отрубил? Доступа. Я понял. Пока нам это недоступно. Где?
I'll take care of them. Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Piece of cake. Так, на крышу залезем. Блин, на крышу нельзя залезть.
I have your back, Captain. They were destined to die.
Так, мелочь покрошили.
I got this. You make it through. I'm on stand. Cleans it up.
Ух ты!
Customer, your vitals are in disarray. The strike
strong survive and the weak perish.
Object is tuned to be specialist. Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Хрена себе. Сопротивление коррозии. Было близко. Три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь. Урон от научного оружия. Это интересная тема. Да, не нужно брать. Понятно. пойму, что это означает. Урон умениями парников. Такое себе. Пусть будет. Ладно. Это надо. Ладно. У вас дальше. Это компаунд большой.
Here we go. Let me handle them.
Detected! Unit's performance evaluation is sterling.
Так, как нам туда пройти? Вокруг оббегать, походу. Так и есть. Все, шуба. 4 раза промазал.
I'll teach this one a lesson. That's one down.
Cycle complete.
Блин, можно разбиться. Ай. Да нет, конечно, мне такое не надо. Хрена себе. Запечатан.
On our head. Nice kill. Attacking. Won't get any mercy from me. Sometimes violence is the only way.
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Так, походу у меня ствол уже немного повредился. Понятно. Так. Так, а как нам попасть-то сюда, господи? К водопаду. Здесь скалы сплошные. Интересно. Пустая. длинная серия уже получилась. Нужно, наверное, на этом заканчивать. Да, сейчас зайдем. На этом закончим. Искать будем проход уже, наверное, в следующей серии. Все, на этом заканчиваем.